Are you looking for the best Creality K2 Plus Combo 3D printer? In this video we will look at some of the best Creality K2 Plus Combo 3D printer on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. I will say it right away, the Creality K2 Plus just blew my mind. It's one of the best 3D printers, as it provides outstanding print quality, it's super fast, it has large print volume, it's enclosed which means you can easily print any material, and it supports multicolor 3D printing of up to 16 colors. What else do you need from a 3D printer? Let's take a closer look at the key features the Creality K2 Plus 3D printer offers. Fast printing. With the introduction of Core XY 3D printers, the average printing speeds increased significantly over the past few years. But printing fast is one thing, and printing fast with great print quality is another thing. The Creality K2 Plus is a Core XY 3D printer which is capable of printing with speed of up to 600 mm per second and 30,000 meters per square second acceleration, as advertised. That, in combination with its rock-solid build, the die-cast aluminum frame, the dual Z-axis assisted by 4 linear rods, the active belt tensioning, the use of FOC step servo motors instead of regular stepper motors, make the Creality K2 Plus stand out of the crowd, providing fast printing speeds and outstanding printing quality. Just take a look at the 14 minutes 3D Benchy test that comes with the 3D printer pre-slice.to. Get the 3D Benchy printed in just 14 minutes, it pushes the printer to its limits, but still the print looks good. Multicolor printing. The Creality K2 Plus is a multicolor 3D printer that can print in up to 16 different colors with the Creality Filament System, CFS. A CFS unit itself can hold 4 colors, but you can connect 4 of these units to get 16 different colors for a single print. The CFS unit doesn't just hold the filaments, but it also provides moisture-proof filament storage and has built-in display to monitor temperature and humidity. Also, it features auto-filament identification and mapping, or it can recognize the filament inserted, but of course, if the filament is equipped with RFID tag, and the best feature for me is that changing filaments with the CFS unit is a breeze. It can automatically load and replace filaments. You just have to place the filament in place on the rollers, and insert the filament into the tube. The CFC unit detects that you have inserted a filament, and automatically pulls filament to get it ready for printing. Fully enclosed with temperature control. This is not the first fully enclosed 3D printer by Creality, but compared to the others, the K1, K1 Max and the K1C, this K2 Plus has active heated chamber. This means it can automatically control the temperature of the chamber depending on the material we are printing. For example, if you print ABS, it will keep the chamber temperature at 50 degrees Celsius or whatever value we enter, or for PLA around 30 degrees Celsius. That's a great improvement, considering that with the other mentioned printers, for printing PLA you had to keep the top lid open in order to maintain the required lower temperature. Connect via Wi-Fi, LAN, crealitycloud, USB. There are multiple ways to communication with the Creality K2 Plus, via Wi-Fi, LAN, crealitycloud or USB, and that's really handy. I connected my PC with the K2 Plus via Wi-Fi. The printer connects to your home router and you can control it through any of your home devices, even from your smartphone. AI camera. The K2 Plus comes with a built-in camera which is not only used for monitoring your prints, but also uses sort of AI to watch over spaghetti failure, foreign objects, debris, etc. It will alert you if something goes wrong. As a bonus, you also get a time-lapse video for each print. Unboxing and setup. The printer comes fully assembled in a large box. Actually so large and heavy that you will definitely need an extra hand to handle it. Everything needed for setting up the printer, including the Creality Filament System unit, as well as maintenance tools and accessories, come well packed within the printer in soft foam. There are few transportation brackets that hold CFS unit in place that need to be unscrewed, and the screws holding the print bed. Everything is nicely labeled and explained in the user manual, and there is also a detailed unboxing video on Creality YouTube channel if you need additional help. Creality Print Slicer. The recommended slicer for the Creality K2 Plus is, of course, the Creality Print. The slicer has ideal profiles for any Creality 3D printer, and I found it has a good user experience. The user experience of printing with the K2 Plus and the Creality Print is great. If you connect your printer via Wi-Fi or LAN, once you slice your 3D model, with just few clicks, you can easily send the G-code to the printer to get the model printed. For multicolor printing, there is the color painting feature through which you can color your model using various tools like brushes or using the fill tool. Before generating and sending the code to the printer, you can select which color in the slicer correspond to the filament's colors in your CFS unit. Print quality tests with Creality K2 Plus. I did quite some printing tests to see the speed and print quality the Creality K2 Plus 3D printer offers. Here are the results. 3D Benchy. Of course, we start the print quality test of the K2 Plus with the classic 3D Benchy. Here's once again the 14 minutes 3D Benchy that comes pre-sliced in the internal memory of the printer. It looks quite good for such a fast print. This pushes the printer to its speed limits, so therefore the print quality is not the best. Printing the 3D Benchy with the default K2 Plus slicer profiles provides much better results, almost perfect, left, 0.2 mm standard, right, 0.2 mm high quality. I printed the 3D Benchy with the two default presets on the Creality Print slicer for the K2 Plus to see whether it makes difference. With the 0.2 mm standard preset, it takes around 37 minutes, and with the 0.2 mm high quality preset, it takes around 31 minutes. The high-quality preset lowers the default 300 mm per second print speeds and 12,000 mm/s2 acceleration to 120 mm per second speed and 8,000 mm/s2 acceleration. In terms of speed, it's around 13% print speed difference, but there can be noticed a little bit of difference in the print quality. You will also see this comparison of the two presets in the below test prints, where the print quality difference can be also noticed. Calibration cube. Here's the calibration cube printed with the standard and the high-quality slicer preset. Here the difference between the two profiles is more evident. The high-quality profile looks smoother. In terms of dimensional accuracy, the squareness of the cube was within 5 micromillimeters, with nice corners. Dimensional accuracy. As a mechanical engineer, the dimensional accuracy of a 3D printer is very important. I use the 3D printer most of the time for making mechanical parts that need to be assembled. And in order to assemble multiple parts, you need dimensionally accurate parts. In order to test this, I 3D printed several more parts, circles and squares placed on various locations on the print bend. For this prints I also included the XY compensation value to -0.05 mm, and the XY hole compensation value to 0.05 mm, to have the parts as loose fits. For easier assembly of the Creality K2 Plus also is great when it comes to printing dimensionally accurate parts. Multicolor prints. For testing the multicolor capabilities of the Creality K2 Plus, I started with printing the 3D Benchy file included in the internal memory of the printer. The user interface of the K2 Plus is quite good and intuitive. Before printing the part, you have the option to choose the filament color for each individual color of the model. The multicolor 3D Benchy print came out excellent. Next, I printed this super cool flexi heart with hanging legs model from Cults 3D by Rem Studio. This model is really cute. I printed 3 of them on a single print. The print quality with the multicolor printing with the Creality K2 Plus is excellent. When doing multicolor 3D printing, we should consider the waste material. Specifically, these 3 prints, weighted 83 grams. However, the waste material that the printer uses to flush the nozzle when changing colors was a whopping 350 g. And not just waste of material, printing in multiple colors is so much slower. The printer loses so much time changing the colors. This print took around 14 hours. I initially planned to print just 2 of these hearts, but adding the 3rd heart increased the printing time just 1 additional hour.